All right. It's Jared here from Crypto Planet. How's everyone going? Hope you're doing well. There's some interesting things going on in the market today, but we're going to do maybe some hidden gems. We're going to try and find some hidden gems and see if we can't find something with a little bit more juice in the tank than something that's already pumped. We're over here on the Wanchain chart, and I'm going to be doing a bit of work on charts.cointrader Pro because it gives you an accumulation of all the data, so it's a bit better for making those predictions, because sometimes those trading view charts don't have a lot on them, a lot of historical data. So we're going to start with Wanchain. Might do one or two in this video, and then I'll do another one and try and find that hidden gem. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm probably not investing any of these, so don't be asking me if you should buy them or not or whatever. It's just clearly just showing you what I see in the tea leaves, right? But yeah, please like and subscribe the video, because these sort of ones will need that extra love from you all. Because the algorithm probably won't find them because they're hidden gems, right? So anyway, Wanchain over the dollar. Let's just go straight to our Fibonacci retracement. So we've got some historical data that says just above $10 is the all-time high. So we're going to pull that Fibonacci all the way down to our May dip. And we're just going to see what we get. So it's telling us that by the end of the bull market, or a full extension on this Fibonacci, could potentially be $40. So we're at $1.18 now, so that's a little bit under a 40x. So that's cool. We're happy with that, and I think that's kind of where we would be saying maximum, right? Another way we can kind of do it is, say, if we want some kind of shorter term targets, can start looking at maybe some of these measured moves. So if we go over here and grab our trend angle and just go, well, we did this particular move here, Control Z, and then it pulled back to there, and we did that particular move there, and we're pulling back right now. So let's say, if depending on where we pull back to, we'll make a kind of, let's say this was as far as we pulled back, about the price action now $1.18, that would be possibly the next measured move. So in the shorter term trade of, if you were accumulating on this dip or this retracement that's going on right now, that then it would burst out of there into a move somewhere around the $7 mark. So that's for our shorter term trades, where we're kind of leapfrogging between things, which is what I've been doing a little bit of lately, just because I don't like sitting in my trades, like the small portion of my portfolio that's just for trading. Like if something's extended and I think it's kind of hit the top and it's going to go sideways for a while, I'd rather have that in something that's moving. So that's where we're looking at there. So the next measured move is probably going to retest somewhere near the all-time highs, maybe pull back, and then if we were to do that move again, where would that get us? And that's once again, so then the measured move after that is probably at our all-time high. So that kind of works out. So, and I've been doing this on a few charts and even on gold charts, and looking at entire bull runs, and it is generally, and I'm going to say generally, 4 measured moves. So 4 runs up, big retracements, run up, a retracement, run up, a retracement, and they're not all identical, but you can kind of see similar patterns there. It's made of about 4 moves, and I guess maybe in the bear market it's kind of like 1 down, pull back up, 2 down, pull back up, go sideways, 3 down, pull back up, and then 4 down. So it's kind of like 4 steps down, 4 steps up, and we've got a 4-year cycle. So it's a little 6-month trend. So in saying that, is it the next 6 months to $7 and then another 6 months to 41. I don't know. Only time will tell. But that is Wanchain. I can't really give you too much more than that, except for maybe a shorter term target if you're really into the quicker trades. Is that, I mean, potentially that could pull back a little bit. But if we say, based on this kind of pullback here, if we want to kind of have a look there and go, well, maybe we're looking at a 2x on our money if we did get in there, or if we pull back another dip, we could probably get 2x on our money there. So 280 would be our shorter term target. But like I say, there's a potential pullback here, so I wouldn't be putting everything in right now if you're going to start a position in Wanchain, but maybe actually, now that I see it, now that I look a little bit closer, Wanchain has kind of, that was, the recent high, pulled back, bust past that high, it's come back to retest that, so it's closed the gap. So it's probably a good entry point time now on Wanchain. I don't think it's going to dip a whole lot more, depending on Bitcoin, obviously, and market sentiment, but it seems to have closed that gap, so it'd be a good time to put an entry in and then see what happens. And if it goes a bit lower, do another entry. If it's running on out of there, you can do another entry as well, because then the momentum's on your side. So, making 2 or 3 or 4 little chips away at an entry is kind of sometimes the best way to do it than going all in, because then you've got a little bit more control of the way you play it. So that's Wanchain. I'm going to go back over here to my list. Somebody has said Time New Bank. Now I have got this Wabi chart. Now I can't see anything in these tea leaves. I would not be willing to make any commitment on how to read that, except for the fact that it's a large and long accumulation period since the middle of last year. So this is kind of just a range, and it's definitely tried to break it a couple of times. So I guess about all we can do on this Wanchain chart over here is go, well, there's some kind of a resistance around here at the 0.5 cent mark that it really needs to break out. Now, these ones sometimes can be the hidden gems, because you're sitting there and you're like, well, I can buy a ton of them because they're down at 1/5 of a cent, and if I buy a ton of them, they go up to 1 cent or 2 cents or whatever, then great. It's kind of been a decent bag. So in that case, if you're talking about that concept of buying lots of little bags of random little altcoins, then TNB might be the one. I have no idea what it does. Something about time. Look, if you're a speculator, a gambler, speculator, you can do that. Let's see what CoinTrader Pro has. TNB, Time New Bank. Something similar. Oh no, it's got some all-time high data. So this is great. So it gives us a better picture now. It has seen a alt season before, which is good. So yeah, this could be one to speculate on. Definitely could be one to speculate on. What have we got? TNB. It's telling us that it wants to be about $1.30. So if it does repeat a full bear market reversal and then break out to new all-time highs, then I guess maybe $1 would be your kind of safer target. I guess at every stop above its all-time high, so at the 1.6 at 50 cents, 90 cents, and then 120 and 140, it's going to find a little bit of resistance at those levels. So you might have an exit plan to buy a nice, decent little basket of them and then kind of sell them out from all-time high onwards, or whatever you like. But yeah, there's nothing in here that says that it's close to breaking out of that, except for the fact that it might just do a run. Now, in saying that, it's kind of maybe reminding me of the game credits chart a little bit, in the fact that, yeah, there's been that kind of real depressed bear market range, and then maybe this is the beginning of that move there that says we are going to kind of continue this little trend upwards and break on out of there. But you would have to see, if you're buying a bit now and just sitting on it, and then if you were going to add and be super confident on it and put any large risk in here, I would like to see it be breaking that 0.5 cent and closing candles above that 0.5 cent, and then kind of accumulating all the way up to here at 1 cent maybe. And then after that, it's going to run. So that would be my plan for Time New Bank. Now I've looked at it again, it's probably one that's worth speculating on, because it has not broken out, and that's what we love on this channel, right? So I'm going to just put in that breakout trend line that we love. So from all-time highs, I guess, yeah, maybe we'll do it a bit more like that. Get a couple of touches in there. So basically that's the kind of line that we want to see. We want to see the price action above there permanently to kind of say, yep, we're breaking out. And then we want to see that, yeah, this sort of level, this 0.5 cent level, is the price action is closed above it. So that's Time New Bank. So it could be one of the hidden ones, could be one of the forgotten ones that actually does us proud. And for those of you that have not got in early, this is definitely a chart. This is what a chart looks like if you're in early, because it's still down in its depressed lows. So that's one there to have on the radar. Now I'm going to kind of end this one because I've done a couple of little hidden gems, and I'll maybe do another one because I don't want just one video that's super long and no one sees the end of it. So we'll leave it there. So we've done Wanchain and then Time New Bank, and we'll do Front and XCM on the next one. All right, like and subscribe, and catch you around. Bye bye.